things, and I said, well, here's the thing, two things. One, I've always told her, and she doesn't believe me because she hasn't had to experience it, but things do not always go as planned. I've said it a million times in regards to Dad and I. You think that I got married and had 4 children thinking that, do you think that was my plan? This worked out the way I planned? No. Life rarely goes as planned, There's too many variables. There's too many, things that come in and change and happen, and you have to be like you have to be like a sailboat, and you kind of have to go with the current, or, you go, okay, well, like I think about it the way a river flows, is, hey, the river's could think I'm gonna flow east all day long, but then there's a rock in the way and it diverts the water a different direction, and you have to be able to be resilient enough and resourceful enough to go with that. Sometimes things don't go as planned, and if you spend all this time looking backwards and thinking, what did I do wrong, or how did I get here, or I should have done this, you're just digging a deeper hole that you're gonna have to try to climb out of. And you need to learn to step outside of yourself and think about, maybe you need to step up to him and say, hey, how can I support you? If he's doing all the supporting in the relationship and, things like that, he also needs to be supported. It's not a true partnership, friendship, whatever, relationship, if it's not give and take. And some days somebody's giving more than others, and some days, somebody's taking more than others. And that's the balance, right? It's never going to be, Emma's giving 100% and I'm giving 100% and we're going to be perfect. Well, no, there's going to be some days where Emma can only give 25%, and that means the partner needs to pick up the other 75. And then it's going to shift, and then there's going to be days where, you're giving 125 and they're having to, you're picking up slack for them. That's what a relationship is, and it is hard. They are not easy. The goal is, to find somebody, if you're talking about a relationship, but even a friendship, friendships don't work if they're just one-sided, or, they don't, in a good friendship, a worthwhile friendship has usually had its ups and downs, and has had its times when somebody gives more, does more, and then the tides change, and maybe you're on the receiving end and things like that. But overall it was good. I'm glad she called me, and I hope that she knows that